Yo, what's up, my beautiful people? It's your boy JJ Brum. You know what I'm saying? In today's video, we're going in on a more serious topic. It's the Druski allegations. So basically, Druski has been accused of the same shit that Diddy has been accused of. And yeah, we're gonna react to a video on the Druski allegations. Yeah, let's see it, man. Let's see it. Obviously, my opinions on this. I mean, I don't really know the backstory. I don't know the whole thing behind the allegations and shit, so I ain't gonna say too much. That's why I'm watching this video, to educate myself. But obviously, if the allegations are true, justice should be served. Lock him up, throw away the key, fuck Druski. But if the allegations are fake, then bro, the woman should get locked up. No, bro, whoever put these allegations on Druski, if the allegations are fake, whoever put these allegations on Druski should be locked up, bro, because this shit these allegations can do to a man is crazy, bro. It's crazy. But obviously, if it is true, which I'm hoping they're not true, but if they are true, lock Druski up, throw away the key. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's see it, man. I don't know the whole backstory. Yeah, let's see it, bro. Let's see it.
So Druski has been an up-and-coming star for around the last 4 years. He was ushered into the internet game around the same time as his good friend Jack Harlow. And it was like as Jack was rising up the ranks of music, Druski was rising up the ranks of comedy. During that time, he has become the most infamous skit comedian online, and this has obviously afforded him many opportunities, including his own show, countless sponsorships and commercials, features in movies, stake in Happy Dad alcoholic beverages, a feature on 2K, a comedy tour, and frequent—
Facts, bro. Druski's done bits, man. He's funny. Druski's done bits, bro. Facts. You can't deny it. He's done bits, bro. He's done
collaborations with the biggest streamers and comedians in the world. Basically, this man became a cash cow, as Druski has an insane ability to take everyday situations and types of people and turn them into a viral skit or a meme. And his comedy just has this way of reflecting and predicting in real life situations. But now Druski has found himself wrapped up in the Diddy situation, as he and his friend and popular wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., have been listed in some of these Diddy accusations. But the claims they are throwing around here are honestly so outlandish that it almost makes this hard to believe. Now, yesterday was when this bombshell would hit the timeline. In the matter of Ashley Parham versus Sean Diddy Combs, an amended complaint names 2 more plaintiffs and several additional defendants, including Odell Beckham Jr., Druski, and a myriad of other people. So previously it was just Ashley Parham versus Sean Diddy Combs, and then a couple John Does that were not listed, and now those John Does, the main ones, have been listed as Druski and Odell Beckham Jr. In total, Druski's name is actually listed 45 different times in this lawsuit, but these are the key details that really make everyone think that this is pretty far-fetched. Defendant Diddy then instructed another defendant Doe to also violate plaintiff defendant Doe, who has been determined to be defendant Druski, is what they're alleging. They say instead of immediately violating the plaintiff, defendant Druski doused plaintiff with more oil and lubricant and then jumped on top of the plaintiff's naked and oiled body, treating it like a slip and slide, and knocking the wind out of the plaintiff.
Treating it like a slip and slide. Treating it like a... Okay.
Due to his...
Okay. Treating it like a slip and slide. I can see where these allegations are going. I can see where this is going, bro. That just makes you think that... Fuck this chair, bro. That just makes you think, bro. How much of these allegations are actually fake? Bro, fucking chair, bro. I keep falling on it. But that just makes you think, blood. Let's carry on watching the video, bro. Let's just carry on watching the video. I don't want to jump to too much conclusions. Like I said, bro, if it comes out that these allegations are true and it gets proven that Druski did this shit, it's fuck Druski. It's disgusting. Lock him up. Throw away the key, never let him out. Death sentence, you know what I'm saying? A slip and slide. Alright, I don't want to jump to conclusions. Let's carry on watching.
His enormous size. So they're saying Druski was in there slipping and sliding all around. Defendant Druski then caught himself from sliding over the plaintiff's oiled body, and off the bed, he then began violating the plaintiff through her reproductive parts. While defendant Druski was violating the plaintiff, defendant Diddy sat in a chair near the bed and began pleasuring himself while recording plaintiff's violation by defendant Druski.
So basically, yeah. Basically, I'm still watching these vids. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you do you, gang, get it, bro. You do you, but I I mean, bro, these lawsuits, yeah. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying, bro. We just have to wait. I don't, you know what I'm saying. I know nothing, bro. We all know nothing. We all know nothing. It could be true, it could be false. But you're telling me, yeah, Diddy played slip and slide on someone's body, yeah, played slip and slide, and then started getting sexual with the person, and Diddy was just sitting in there, beating his meat in the corner. Okay, okay. Let's carry on watching. Okay, let's carry on watching. Could have been recorded too tough. What?
Another party's phone
What
fell on the bed
recorded?
near the plaintiff. The plaintiff then attempted to grab the phone, but it slipped out of her hands and onto the floor due to the oil/lubricant that had been doused all over her person by defendants Diddy and Druski.
Bro, what?
Obviously, at this point, the baby
Why's my
oil is
chat
like
like that,
infamous
fam?
in this Diddy case. For those of you who don't remember, they claim that they discovered over 1,000 bottles of laced baby oil in Diddy's house.
And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff.
Oh, could have been recorded as a Druski series. Oh, I didn't know that. Are you making a vid right now, yeah, about the Druski allegations? I need to go eat. I am.
Allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
Defendant
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. Bro said he just had 1,000 bottles of baby oil stored at his house. Man said they were buying in bulk.
Diddy began laughing at plaintiff's attempt to grab the phone. Throughout this violent gang violation, defendant Diddy made constant belittling remarks to plaintiff, including that he owned her now. When defendant Druski was finished violating the plaintiff, defendant KK entered the room to examine the condition of the plaintiff, who was barely able to move or control her bodily functions. And they say this is when they attached her to an IV and pretty much brought her back to life, made sure she wasn't gonna die. And that was apparently when Diddy, Shane, who is apparently the man who introduced Diddy to this person, KK, Odell, and Druski then exited the residence to the backyard where they smoked marijuana and cigarettes. And so obviously this all had the internet going absolutely wild. Of course, people immediately started resurfacing old clips of Diddy hanging out with Druski.
Don't mind if I do.
No, you know the thing is, yeah. No matter if the allegations were true, and no matter if the allegations are false, no matter if who you are, no matter how big you are, these type of allegations will hurt your career, and that is a definite. And the thing is, if it's true, rightfully so, bro. Tear that motherfucker's career down to the ground, rightfully so. That motherfucker don't deserve a career no more. They don't deserve nothing no more, you know what I'm saying? If the allegations are false, a motherfucker dead ass made some fake allegations and tore a motherfucker's career hold to the ground, like Philly, yeah. No, I ain't gonna get too much into that. Philly, he's over there in Australia. For them keeping him in Australia, they must have some kind of evidence. I don't know. Like I said, when it comes to these, it's like you just gotta wait for the verdict, and you can't really say much. You just gotta wait for the verdict. It depends. Like, obviously, if there's plenty of evidence out there and a lot of evidence to show that it did happen, and you know that motherfucker's innocent, going on them. But bro, with Philly, fam, if that shit is false, bro, his career's finished. His career's already finished. His career is already finished. It don't matter. His career is already finished. I mean, if it's true, then fuck him. Keep him in Australia. We don't want him here in the UK. Keeping him in Australia, you know what I'm saying? Fuck him. And he deserved it. If it's false, all it took was one goal to tear his whole career down to the ground. And you know the thing is, nothing happens to that woman. She walks away scot-free. Know what I'm saying? I mean, I hope Philly allegations aren't true. I hope that the Philly allegations aren't true. But I ain't gonna get too much into that, man. They must have some sort of evidence or some shit to keep him locked up over there in Australia. But yeah.
They were basically saying that this clip hits different now, as it was also rumored that Diddy had been lacing drinks at his infamous parties.
I wouldn't.
Nah, bro. Ever since all these allegations and shit and these lawsuits and ever since Diddy's been locked up and shit, this face just scares me, bro. Nah, this face just scares me. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah, yo. Hell nah, yo. He looks like the sort of motherfucker could do some freaky shit though, innit? He does though. He does. He looks like a motherfucker would do like some freaky shit. Nah, his face scares me, blood.
Shot.
His face scares me, bro. Face scares me. Nah, put this whole situation aside. It's always fucked Diddy, innit, bro? I mean, bro, at this point, Diddy, we all know Diddy's been up to some freaky shit, innit? We all know Diddy's been moving mad as shit. You've saw the videos of him assaulting girls and shit, yeah. Fuck Diddy, innit, man? Fuck Diddy. Druski, I'm just praying they aren't true, man. I mean, like I said, I don't really know too much. The part of I saw this video slip and slide, I don't know, bruv. But I ain't trying to jump to no conclusions, you get me? I pray they aren't true though, man. Because he is a funny motherfucker.
Druski was also asked at one point what it was like to attend these Diddy parties.
You ever been to one of Diddy parties?
Yeah, I've been in attendance. I've been in attendance. Not, hey, what the fuck you smirking for?
You seen that?
I've been in attendance.
We just asking regular
That's all
questions.
I said. That's all I said. I said I've been in attendance. I have been in attendance.
We never been. We just asking.
We just asking.
Yeah. As soon as you asked, he said,
Do you have fun?
I ain't seen that.
"Yeah, you did." Huh?
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I mean it was a party. I wasn't at one of them parties.
What party? What party?
I have been in attendance at a puff party. You know what I'm saying? I've been in attendance. Yeah, I went. Yeah, the party I went to, it was girls turn up. You know what I'm saying? The regular. You know what I mean? Other celebrities and shit. Yeah,
That's what you do.
Now, obviously, Druski does like to troll. Yes, his body language became a little bit uncomfortable, but you do have to keep in mind that thousands of different people have been to these Diddy parties, allegedly.
Nah, facts, bro. Facts.
And obviously, when they're all asked about it, they all say, well, you know, I went to the Diddy party, but I didn't go to, like, the Diddy party, like the behind the doors party that was going on. So then I started questioning, well, what was Diddy's real relationship with Druski? And as you guys can see here, back in 2021, Druski did have this show called Sneaking In with Druski, and upon further inspection, you can see that this was airing on Revolt, which was a media network that was primarily owned and founded by Sean Diddy Combs. And although he no longer owns any shares in the company, back in 2021, he was still running that shit, and he presumably gave that opportunity to his boy Druski. I also thought that this little
Nah, that's interesting. It seems like they had a decent relationship. That's interesting. You're back, RBN. Saying it, brother.
It was interesting because Odell Beckham Jr. and Druski have been friends for quite a few years now. Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. struck up a friendship with Druski upon finding his videos and invited the comedian to stay at his home during the COVID-19 pandemic. And obviously, the pandemic was back in early 2020, and that's where these dates really start not matching up because the defendant is saying that this happened on March.
That's what I'm saying. Druski said this himself. I swear Druski wasn't around like the 2018 days. See, this is where I got a bit confused. Like these allegations around 2018, 2017 or whenever, bro. I swear Druski didn't come around until like the 2020s, bro. I swear Druski didn't come around until then. But I may be wrong.
23rd, 2018, way before Druski was even remotely famous or known online, where the defendant says that this guy Shane invited the plaintiff over to his home to assist him with his cancer medications because he stated he was weak and unable to open his medications. She says upon her arrival that this guy Shane wanted to give her a ride in his new car, and she says this is when this guy Shane pretty much set her up for the violation that allegedly involved Diddy, Druski, and OBJ. Now, much like with Jay-Z with his recent Diddy accusations, Druski would respond swiftly to this filing, where he says the allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I
saw this. I mean, this is one of the only times you're going to catch Druski being serious. But I saw this. I saw
He says
this.
the allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke and living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation, so the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for actual victims of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose this falsehood and the individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system to peddle false narratives. So he kind of has the same stance that Jay-Z had back a couple months ago, saying this whole thing is a bunch of bullshit.
I forgot Jay-Z had allegations. Well, what happened with the Jay-Z allegations? What did happen with the Jay-Z allegations? I can't remember.
And the timeline isn't even really adding up. And of course, when something like this comes out, you're gonna have a lot of people running with the story. Like this tweet that went viral where this girl says, I can't believe hashtag Odell Beckham Jr. and hashtag Druski are in this new Diddy lawsuit taking turns violating this girl.
I mean, yeah, no, bro. No matter how strong the lawsuit is, no matter how weak the lawsuit is, there are always going to be motherfuckers who don't want to hear anything else. Like, bro, oh shit, I bet these motherfuckers don't even read the lawsuit and don't look into it, yeah. I bet they hear, I bet they see on the net, Druski and a new Diddy allegation. That's all they hear. And they're like, oh, there we go. And they run with that story, bro. They're like, Druski is the new Diddy. Druski's the new Diddy in town. They run with that story. They don't even look into the lawsuit. They don't do no research into it. They just hear it online and run with the narrative that Druski actually did it. Like, bro, but me, I like to do my research. This video is helping me understand it a bit more. Like I said, bro, it's one of them things that, I mean, let me not speak too much. Play the video.
Wow.
Play the video.
You had other popular hip-hop and media pages saying Druski did what? The same sentiment is shared here, ironically including this misinformation meme. Then you had people using Druski's own skits against him, like this guy who says there's no way that this Druski shit is real. Shit! Basically saying that was Druski's reaction to this information. Another user says Druski after someone didn't give him consent.
Dude, like, come on, be real.
Are you a
I mean, the internet are gonna do what the internet do, innit? The internet are gonna do what the internet's gonna do. They're gonna troll. But I mean, like, serious allegations like this, I feel like, yeah. W long stream now for real, bro. I mean, 3 hours, fam. I stream. Come on, bro. I've been streaming for 8 hours. These the last few days, so you know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on me, gang.
This guy specifically seems to really be leading the charge when it comes to these Druski jokes about this very serious situation. He says Druski's lawyer right now.
We got good and bad news. Good news, we got your payment, buddy. Bad news, they gave you life. Sayonara.
So yeah, it's just crazy to see this guy's own skits and various statements being used against him at this point, even if it is a joke. These are the type of things that people try to get off online, and they do end up going viral. And it's really all just for a couple little Twitter shekels and a little bit of clout. Like, it's not worth making this type of weird, shitty joke, whether you believe he's guilty for some reason or not. Because honestly, I think it's a whole bunch of nonsense. And it leads to other people
Man said it straight up. Jamari said it straight up. I respect Jamari. He said it straight up. He said, I can't lie, I think this lawsuit is a whole bunch of bullshit. But you know what? I low-key hear it, man. Shit ain't adding up. I low-key hear it. I low-key hear it. Maybe there's more research that I need to do. Please let me know in the comments if there's anything I've missed out on. Please let me know in the comments, innit, man, please.
Going viral, and it's really all just for a couple little Twitter shekels and a little bit of clout. Like, it's not worth making this type of weird, shitty joke, whether you believe he's guilty for some reason or not, because honestly, I think it's a whole bunch of nonsense. And it leads to other people making more serious statements like this. Okay, so now that Druski was named in the Diddy lawsuit for a gang violation, this creepy skit he made in 2022 about guys getting girls drunk to have sex with them is aging so horribly. And it's like, does the person that
see what I'm
posted
saying?
this...
Motherfuckers see shit, but they see shit, but don't do no research. Yeah, they hear that there's been a lawsuit filed against Diddy for sexual assault and all of this. They don't do their research. They don't care what anyone else has got to say. They hear that and run with the narrative that Druski did it without doing actual any research, without actual waiting for a verdict. They just run with that shit, bro. They just run with that shit. Like the internet want to hear one side of the story and don't want to hear the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Did not understand that the entire point of this skit was to pretty much dog out guys that act like this. Like, the whole point of the skit is to say the guys who act like this are pieces of shit.
Facts,
Now, here
bro.
is a clip from 4 months ago of this news network and of the lawyer representing this woman, Ashley Parham, in this case, and now these other two Jane Does, speaking on behalf of her client and the entire situation.
Well, her attorney says she was in her 30s at the time of this alleged violent attack. It happened just about half a mile away from the Orinda police station here in a quiet neighborhood about 6 years ago.
So yeah, 6 years ago, long before Druski was known at all.
Ashley Parham says in 2018,
Well, I'm saying Druski weren't around 6. Okay.
Diddy and his entourage violently gangbang style her in Orinda. Her attorney, Ariel Mitchell, says it all started when she
Dates
met a
don't
man.
add up. It's just not adding up for me. I can't lie. There might be information that I'm missing out on. And if there is information I'm missing out on, I apologize. And I'll put my hands up and say, my bad. Please let me know in the comments if there's information I'm missing out on. But shit just ain't adding up, I'll be real, man. Shit just ain't adding up.
A man named Shane Pierce in a bar in Contra Costa County who began a FaceTime call with Diddy.
She actually made a quip about Mr. Combs having something to do, that she didn't like him because he had something to do with Tupac's murder.
The lawsuit says Parham believed Pierce invited her over to set her up to be by Diddy. The Contra Costa County Sheriff's Office told us in a statement, a report was taken on March 23, 2018. We take these cases seriously, and detectives thoroughly investigated the accusations. It was later determined the claims were unfounded.
And that does make things a little bit more interesting for me because obviously a legitimate report was made at that time, but even back then the police say, well, we found no wrongdoing. As a matter of fact, they're saying we don't believe this ever even happened.
She also reported the incident to Walnut Creek Police and Orinda Police without naming Diddy, as she felt she would not be believed. The woman who lives there confirms Pierce lived there, but that he was too sick with cancer and ALS to have done this. She also says Pierce did not know Diddy.
So they're saying this guy has not only cancer, but also ALS. Now, if I really want to get into my conspiracy bag, I want to note here that I think that this all could just be a mastermind smokescreen being set by Diddy and his legal team. It's like Pokemon, okay? The accuracy goes down once you set the smokescreen. Because recently, the case against Jay-Z has been dropped without prejudice, which I believe means that
So the case against Jay-Z did get dropped. It did get dropped.
they cannot, try to bring it back up in court. They cannot try and try Jay-Z again for the same thing. Obviously, there was a lot of holes in the timeline of that story. The accuser's own father said that he doesn't remember any of that taking place. And overall, the timeline and the series of events, especially when she came out on that news segment, just really were not adding up. And when the decision by the judge was made public and that entire thing was dismissed, Sean Combs' legal team would put out this statement. Today's complete dismissal by the 1-800 attorney is yet another confirmation that these lawsuits are built on falsehoods, not facts. For months, we have seen case after case.
No, you know what pisses me off about these people who come out with fake allegations and shit, you know what I'm saying? Not only are you ruining the guy's career, yeah? Not only are you ruining the guy's career, yeah? You're making this worse for real victims, bro. Real victims who go through this shit and have been through these unfortunate events, bro. You're making it worse for them. Because, bro, the goals you can't, the people, girls, men, boys, whoever these people are coming out with these fake allegations to tear these people down. The more and more people find out, the more and more fake allegations there are, the less people there are that are going to believe the real allegations, you know what I'm saying? So these people that are fake, putting these fake allegations out there, saying, oh, he did this to me, he did this to me, whatever. You're making it worse for the actual victims, and that shit's just sick in itself, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bro, if you get what I'm saying, let me know if you understand what I'm saying in the comments, bro.
Case filed by individual.
Maybe I worded that badly. Maybe I worded it badly, but what I'm trying to say is them faking allegations, bro, will make people not believe the real shit that's happening, you know what I'm saying?
Hiding behind anonymity, pushed forward by an attorney more focused on media headlines than legal merit. Just like this claim, the others will fall apart because there is no truth to them. Sean Combs has never essayed or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. No number of lawsuits, sensationalized allegations, or media theatrics will change that reality. We will continue to fight these baseless claims and hold those responsible for these false claims. This is just the first of many that will not hold up in the court of law. And that's why I have the feeling that this entire thing is a bit of a smokescreen. Because if you have enough of these outrageous allegations coming out, it allows you to kind of start poking holes and giving a little bit of reasonable doubt to accusations that could actually be legit. And it's like the more outlandish they get, like describing Druski as using her as a slip and slide, and then the timeline.
I hear what he's saying, you know. I hear what bro's saying. Jamar is basically saying, if you don't get what he's saying, let me put it in other words. He's basically saying that Diddy's team are making these allegations and putting these allegations out to make the real allegations, yeah, that are like the real allegations that are being filed against Diddy, make them look less realistic and less like you know what I'm saying, less realistic. I hear what bro's saying, you know. That he might be right, he might be onto something for real.
Not adding up at all. It just hurts the case for people who are possibly actual victims of abuse.
Facts, bro, facts. Like these fake shit actually is hurting the real victims. Facts.
At the hands of P. Diddy. And at this point, it's like Diddy seems so seemingly stuck in this corner that it's like that's all they can do to kind of like alter the public perception a little bit. And as these cases start getting knocked down and dismissed, it kind of starts the social programming, and people start to think, well, maybe these other things aren't real either. And obviously on the other end of the spectrum, you're going to have a whole bunch of people just bringing up false claims because they want a payday, they want a settlement. It's just the way they describe the entire series of events just seems a little bit too outlandish for me.
Nah, he's spitting, Jamar, he's spitting, bro. He's onto something there.
Personally to believe. And I think that it could definitely hurt real victims in this case. Either way, I want to know what you guys think about these accusations down below. Bro. As always, also...
Facts. What are the comments saying about these accusations? W video from Jamari as always, man. Getting called fat in a lawsuit is wild. Trust me, if a legal document describes literal R word by using slip and slide and using someone's online name instead of a legal name, I'm not taking that shit serious. That is facts, you know. Slip and slide in a lawsuit. You saw my face when he read that slip and slide. I was like, slip and slide? Slip and slide? And then using bro's online name. The allegations sound like a skit saying Druski used to as a slip and slide and knocking at the window out of her. Nah, something ain't right. Dave Chappell wrote this. Druski was getting... Okay, that's... You know what I'm saying? His enormous size is crazy. Nah, the more I read, bro, the more this lawsuit looks less factual to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you used his online name, not government name. You called him enormous. Slip and slide, bro. That had me confused. Slip and slide in a lawsuit. What? Bro, Druski weren't even big at 2018, you know what I'm saying? Like, he weren't even big, like, in the internet world. He weren't even a public figure back in 2018. So, I definitely feel like there's some holes in this lawsuit. And I'll be real, if I'm giving you my honest opinion, I don't really think they're true, man. I think these allegations against Druski, only against Druski. Any other allegations, I ain't on about them. I'm on about the specific allegations against Druski. The ones against Druski, yeah. The ones against Druski, I feel like will eventually come out that they were fake and they got dropped. And yeah, I feel like that shit will come out, bro. I feel like that shit will come out because I don't think Druski did this shit. There's holes in the lawsuit. Some shit ain't adding up. But maybe I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, I hold my hands up and I say I'm sorry and lock Druski up and throw away the key. But I don't think he did this, and I hope he didn't do this. I'm praying he didn't do this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know all your opinions in the comments. Let me know your opinions on this whole situation. But yeah, Druski allegations, that's been my reaction to this whole thing I've done. Yeah, this is based off this video. This is based off all the stuff I know, the shit I saw. No, literally, all it is based off is the shit I saw in this video. That's literally, in my opinion, is based off the shit I saw in this video. So if I'm missing anything, please let me know in the comments, innit? But yeah, man, that's my opinion on the Druski allegations. I hope you all enjoy it. Take care. God bless. Peace.